there, money lookers. Homer Simpson here, coming at you live from my couch, the best office in the world. Welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. No! Finance. Yeah, that's right. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, go on and mash that subscribe button. Do it for the donuts! Today, we're going to talk about something that scares more people than a checkup with Dr. Hibbert. Taxes! So, what is a tax? Let's put it in a language I understand. Imagine I work a long, hard week at the nuclear power plant, pressing buttons and making sure Springfield doesn't glow more than usual. Mr. Burns pays me, say, $100. Woohoo! I'm rich! I'm heading straight to Moe's! But wait, a man from the government, who looks suspiciously like Flanders, shows up and takes 20 of my dollars. What's left? $80. That's not enough for a good night at Moe's. That, my friends, is a tax. It's the piece of your donut that the government eats before you even get to taste it. Now, you're probably screaming at your screen, "Why, you little, that's not fair." I know. But Marge says we have to pay 'em. Apparently, the government needs our donut money to run the whole jungle. City. They use it to pay for stuff like the roads. So I have a smooth ride to the Quick E-Mart. They pay for the fire department for when I, accidentally test the flammability of the curtains. They pay for cops to chase Bart when he's on his skateboard. And schools for Lisa and, I guess, Bart too. There are all sorts of ways they get their grubby hands on your dough. Income tax. That's the one Mr. Burns takes right out of my paycheck. It's gone before I can even smell it. Sales tax. That's the extra few cents. Apu charges you for a squishy. It's a sneak attack on your wallet. Property tax. This is a big one. It's a bill Marge gets every year for owning our awesome house. Capital gains tax. Okay, this is a fancy one. Say I sell my priceless collection of Radioactive Man comics for more than I paid. The government wants a cut of my profit. The nerve! No! This all sounds complicated, right? Especially these things they call tax bracket. At first I thought it meant if you make a lot of money, they tax all of it at a super high rate. Like, if you make $100,000, they take 22% of the whole thing. Wrong! My brain, AC daughter Lisa explained it to me. It's like a big, beautiful stack of pork chops. The first few pork chops you earn, the ones at the bottom of the pile, the government only takes a tiny nibble of tax from those. The pork chops in the middle of the stack, they take a bigger bite. And only that last juicy pork chop you earn at the very top of the pile gets hit with that big, high tax rate. So you're not getting walloped on your whole dinner, just a fancy applesauce on top. It's still a wallop, but a smaller one. It's confusing, but it means you get to keep a little more for beer. So how do they get it? If you're a schmo like me with a regular job, they just vacuum it out of your paycheck. But if you're a guy like Mo who owns his own business, he has to tell the government how much he made. He has to fill out a tax return. It's like a report card for your money that you send to Principal Skinner. The IRS, the Internal Revenue. But here's the cool part. Deductions. This is like finding a $20 bill in your winter coat. It's money you spend on work stuff that you can subtract from your income, so you pay less tax. Like, I can deduct my work boots, maybe my safety goggles. I tried to deduct donuts, because they give me energy to press the buttons. And Duff beer, because it helps me forget how boring my job is. Marge said no. No! Now, you gotta be careful. If you try to deduct your bowling ball, your beer can hat, and your pet pig, the government might get suspicious. They might do a tax. AUD. That's when they send a guy who smiles less than Mr. Burns to go through all your receipts. If they find you cheated, first they get mad, then they charge you extra money, and if you still don't pay, you could go to jail! And you know who's a real master at this stuff? Mr. Burns. Rich guys like him don't get a simple paycheck. They own stuff, stocks, buildings, hounds. When they sell that stuff, they pay a smaller tax than I do for sitting at my console all day. He can even buy a building, lose money on it on purpose, and then tell the government, "Oh, poor me, I lost money." And they give him a tax break for it. It's some kind of evil genius stuff. So, taxes are a pain. They're like Flanders showing up right when you're about to take a nap. The best thing to do is let Marge handle it. Or, if you don't have a Marge, you can hire a smart guy, an accountant. He'll figure it all. Invest today. So tomorrow you don't have to choose between donuts and beer.